Hey guys, I'm the Average Gamer here today. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about Fallout 76 and kind of what my opinions are about the game and what I really don't like about it. I've had fun playing it with friends, but playing it by yourself overall is not the greatest of experiences. You really got to play the game with friends and well, anyways, let's get into it. So one of the main issues I have with it is player over encumbrance and item weight. From my experiences so far, I'm like around like level 25 or so. I haven't played it like a ton, but I've played it enough to kind of get a feel for the game. And one of the main issues is you end up spending like 10 to 20 minutes of every hour that you play sorting through your inventory because you can only hold so many items. And, it didn't seem to be that big of a deal in older Fallout games, but mainly because you basically had unlimited storage in those games. I mean, you could put stuff in any chest you want, and you could, carry a ton of stuff. And in this game, it just seems like, the stash is limited to 400 pounds. I know that they said they're going to patch it in the future, but when your weapons are breaking down all the time, even with perk cards that increase the durability of your weapons, you still have to collect tons and tons of scrap and junk to be able to repair your weapons, to be able to build your base, etc., etc. And that's a major issue when your item, like, you can hold like 200 pounds or a little bit more than that, depending on what you put in your stat points into, and 400 in your stats. Now that may sound like a lot, but some of the items like stim packs weigh a pound each. Like stuff like the bobby pins weigh way more than they should. I've had my friend, he got a gun that would weigh like probably 10 pounds in real life, but it weighs like 20 or 25 pounds in the game. And so that's something else. They need to change item weight on a lot of these items so that you can carry more of them, or just lower them, because it's really irritating to have to keep sorting through and dropping and dropping and dropping things just so you can keep picking up more things. I am spending like 90% of my gameplay almost overweight because of the stat size. Okay, that takes us on to the next thing, repairing weapons. Sometimes it feels like it takes way too many materials to repair a weapon. Like, you'll go and you'll collect a bunch of stuff and you'll repair a weapon, and you don't have enough to repair your second weapon. You just have enough for that, and it's just like, it's just really frustrating. Another thing is quests not finishing for multiple players even though you both finish the objectives. I've had this happen multiple times where my friend and I, we both are on the same quest, we both see the objective, we go up to it, it only finishes for one person, so you have to go back and play through it again to finish it yourself. I've had this happen multiple times. When I was doing the quest, Make Friends with a Deathclaw, him and I both pressed E on the Deathclaw, but it only registered for him. So I had to go and do it again with him, and complete it again. The whole point of playing a multiplayer game is, and with co-op, is to be able to do the missions together so you don't have to do them separately. And I guess I know doing them separately would probably give you more experience, but come on now. Like, how hard is it to not make, to make the quests finish together? And oh man, a lot of these quests are just really, really shallow. Like, you go and you talk to, maybe you'll get a quest from like a robot, but you don't talk to it, you don't make decisions. It just gives you a quest, you go there and you do it and you come back and you turn it in, and it's not very exciting. The combat in the game is good, it's just exactly like Fallout 4, but they could have done so much more with the quest system. They could have had actual NPCs that you talk to and get the quest from, even if you're not making decisions, at least have someone you can talk to. Here's another thing. Why are there no human players in the game? There's no human NPCs. You see dead raiders all over the place, but you can't talk to any of them. You can't fight raiders in the game. There's no raiders at all. You're just fighting scorched, like 99% scorched and super mutants most of the time. And that's not the worst thing. But like, it just seems like it's over and over and over and over and over and over again. And like, they have so many things that they need to fix in this game, especially all the bugs and things that keep appearing, especially with the questing bugs. I mean, the game, they could have made this into something incredible. And here's another thing that really made me mad. Okay, so the game came out. My friend literally bought this game, and it's for $60. I bought it the week before, mind you. He bought it 2 days. Within 2 days, it dropped down to $40. Within another day, it dropped down to $35. $35 for a game that came out a week ago is unacceptable. Everyone that paid $60 should honestly get some kind of compensation, or like get all the DLC for free, basically, because that is bullcrap. I mean, I either want my $25 back, or I want all the DLC for free. I mean, oh man, it was so irritating because like he goes, "Hey man, did you know that this game went down to $40? I was like, "Really?" And the next day it was down to $35, and so like. He was like, "Man, I just paid $60 2 days ago." I'm like, oh my gosh. We both should have waited for Black Friday if we wanted to try out this game. And honestly, for anyone new that wants to buy this game, I would just say wait for $20 or less, because it's going to hit there. This game feels like a game that shouldn't have even came out this year. They could have waited for 2019. They could have waited for 2020. Heck, if they... put in NPCs and made it an actual game, and it was we had to wait a couple years for it, I would have been fine with that. It would have been a great game probably if it had had all these things. But no, it seems like it's rushed. It seems like it's just a mod for Fallout 4. But, it is what it is. And if you play it with friends, you can have some fun with it. But you're not going to have the greatest of times because of all these other issues that are weighing down upon you. You play it and you're like, man, I really want to enjoy this, but I can't. And it was funny. So my friend and I, we were talking about this, and he has his cousin in the chat. And his cousin, has been watching all these reviews and everything. And we've been trying to tell him, it's not that bad. And then he hears us like saying, oh my gosh, like it's saying game why. And he's just laughing at us because we've been playing this game and we're struggling to enjoy it. And oh man, the whole thing, they shouldn't have released it this year. It should have been a year or two more on this game, because in its current state, I don't think it's worth more than $30. Heck, I don't think it's worth, at the max it's probably worth 20, because it feels like something that would have came out on Steam in early access. Or even, I bet a modder could have done better than this. And that's the other thing. With this game, there's no mods in it. And if you put mods in it right now, you're going to be banned from playing online. They don't want you messing with the files and stuff. They don't want you messing with the INI files. I saw a post on Reddit where this guy had to go edit the INI files and was trying to get this game to run at 21:9 aspect ratio. And he messaged Bethesda if that was okay to do, and they messaged him back they didn't want him to do it because he could get banned for it. I'm like, really? You don't even have those settings. Here's another thing. No push to talk, no FOV. Here's another thing. My friend, every time he exits the game, it automatically puts his settings back on Ultra. No matter what he does, he can change it all. Like, he has a 1070. But he doesn't want to play everything on Ultra. He wants to play some on Ultra, some on High, because the game sometimes drops down in FPS. Even on his computer. I have a 1060. I'm running in 1080p. I think he's running in 1440, I believe. I think that's what he has. But I'm running mine all on High, because if I put it up to Ultra, sometimes it dips in frames a lot. But the whole point is Bethesda rushed this game. They 100% rushed this game out to get it to the market before Christmas so they can make some sales, because if they release this next year in the summer, it wouldn't get as many sales as it does during Christmas time and Black Friday and all that stuff. So, to me, Fallout 76 is a rushed game, and it shouldn't have been released in the state that it's in. And honestly, Bethesda needs to get their act together and fix this game. Otherwise, people are going to stop playing it completely. They're going to stop playing it completely, and it's their fault. It's irritating because I wanted to like this game. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite Fallout game, but I gotta say it, I think this game is worse than that Fallout game on the PS2. The one that's a copy of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. It's worse than that. Even that had better systems. And it actually had real quests in the game. So, basically, yeah, Bethesda, get your act together. Fix this game. Make it a playable game. Take criticism. Implement everything, really work on it, and maybe it'll be a great game. But at the current moment, I can't really enjoy it. Like, the only enjoyment I've gotten out of it is playing with my friends and spending time with my friends. If I didn't have my friends to play it with, I would have quit playing the game already, honestly. And, you know, multiplayer, they should have just honestly made a mod, like an official DLC for Fallout 4 that enabled co-op. I would have bought that. I would have paid $30 for that. No more, but I would have paid that, and I would have been able to be able to play through the whole game of Fallout 4 with a friend would be amazing. You know, and think about this. There's modders out there that are making like Skyrim together, which is a co-op mod for Skyrim, which I think enables up to like 8 players to play together. And it's actually pretty well synced. You can go check them out on Reddit. It's like the Skyrim Together Reddit. They're working on that, and apparently next year or so, they're supposed to release that mod, and that thing's going to be incredible. But look at that, Bethesda. You can't, you know, you can't say that you're really trying if you're just releasing a game in this state. But gosh, Fallout 76 could have had. It has potential, and that's the thing. It had potential. It does have potential. But it's just weighed down by all of these things. All these things that make it not feel like a Fallout game. Well, anyways, leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think. I know there's a lot of people making negative videos about this, but I had to put my opinion out there too. I kind of like this game. But only kind of. You know, it's not like a game that I would say recommend to someone to buy unless they already bought it. You know, all my friends, we bought it because we were big Fallout fans. And I know it's probably a mistake on our part, but anyways, this is Not the Average Gamer signing off. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I may end up being more Fallout 76 videos, who knows, but leave a comment below. Let me tell you what do you guys think about the game. Do you think that it has potential to be good in the future? I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's Not the Average Gamer signing off. Have a good one.